The eagerly awaited domestic showdown between unbeaten heavyweights Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte is just over a month away now. Personally, I don't have a horse in this race. May the best man win. I just want to see a good, fair, competitive fight, with fair being the operative word, because as we all know, Anthony Joshua is Eddie Hearn's new cash cow. And if you rewind your minds back a couple years to the first Carl Froch, George Groves fight, Carl Froch was Eddie Hearn's cash cow at that point in time. And we know that that first fight ended very controversially. And the third man in the ring that night was a gentleman named Howard Foster. Now, I've seen Howard Foster in numerous fights over the years, and I've never been particularly impressed with him. I don't have nothing against Howard Foster as a human being. He might be the nicest guy in the world. I'm just talking about his professional conduct. And in my humble, independent opinion, I don't think Howard Foster is a particularly good referee. All right. Whether or not he deliberately ruled in favor of Eddie Hearn's man that night because of political influence from Hearn in that first Froch Groves fight, I'll leave that up to you to debate. But whatever the case may be, premature stoppages are not what we need in a fight like this between Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte, when there's so much on the line, when you got two young, strong, ambitious, hungry, unbeaten guys. We don't need controversy. We need the decisive, conclusive outcome. So personally, I don't want to see Howard Foster involved. I'd be very concerned if he was. Another referee I don't want to see involved is Ian John Lewis, because again, I ain't got nothing against him as a human being. He might be a really nice guy, but from a professional point of view, I'm not impressed with Ian John Lewis. He's made so many bad calls, and one of the worst things I've ever seen in boxing was what Ian John Lewis did in the Vitaly Klitschko-Shannon Briggs fight, which was allow Shannon Briggs to get beaten half to death. So on one hand, we've got Howard Foster, who stops fights far too early on a lot of occasions, in my opinion. And on the other hand, we've got Ian John Lewis, who very often, he has had a history of stopping fights early as well, but he's also had a history of stopping fights way too late or not stopping them at all when they should be stopped, like the Shannon Briggs Vitaly Klitschko fight. So I want to have this video as kind of a petition, right, for boxing fans to have their say about who they want as a referee for Anthony Joshua versus Dillian Whyte, and who they don't want. And me personally, I'm putting it out there right now. I do not want Howard Foster or Ian John Lewis anywhere near this fight. I don't want them reffing it. I don't want them judging it. I don't want them anywhere near it. Now, what I want is neither here nor there, really. If Eddie Hearn or any of them people associated with Matchroom do watch this video, they're probably going to say, who the hell are you? And fair enough. But just as a boxing fan, I'm putting my opinion out there. If you agree with me, give this video a thumbs up. Share this video on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it everywhere. Tag Matchroom in it. Tag Eddie Hearn in it. And let them see it and hear it. If you disagree with me, give the video a thumbs down. Tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about, that I'm being unfair, this, that, or the other, whatever the case may be. Drop the comments in the comment section below, people. Let me know what you think about the potential referee for this fight, who you would like to see referee it, and who you wouldn't like to see referee it. Let me know. It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.